Alrighty, what is going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to the channel for another market update. Hope everybody's having a lovely Friday. And with that being said, let's get into the TA. Alright, guys, so got an intraday update coming at you guys today. Why? Because it's a Friday. We're going to have the weekly update out tomorrow or Sunday, and that is where we will be discussing the broader time frames. But for now, I'm just going to point out some things that are going on intraday. Okay? First thing I'm going to point out is what we literally discussed in yesterday's video. You see how there's that golden pocket going on there after your big fat red dildo looking candlestick? Yeah, all right. You ended up coming up and tapped the 0.786 fib. All right. Well, what happened the day after this time around? Well, the same exact thing, guys. We did end up coming up and we are in the golden pocket, tapping the golden pocket right here, right now. All right. You found buyers at this golden pocket. You're literally coming up to the next golden pocket. And that is where you are finding sellers. All right. Where does that align with, guys? We also do have this uptrend that was broken before. That is where I was personally looking for what I was looking for. All right. Yeah. All right. So same exact thing, guys. Literally the same thing. All right. These are the scenarios we were paying attention to. But over here, guys, this is where we're looking for sellers. Right here at the trend line. That is what is taking place right now. Buyers literally end up stepping in. All right. You had a massive selling candle. It's literally happened at the last one. I was not going to be surprised if it happened on this one. It did end up happening. You come over here to QQQ. We have the same exact thing. All right. So you got bought up straight up into the golden pocket, just like what happened last time. Again, all right. Do not, don't pay any mind to those. All right. Do not pay any mind. But guys, all right, last time you did end up getting bought up to the golden pocket there. It does not look like it did over here in SPY, but that is why I am referencing SPY's chart. All right, guys, so it's really simple where we go from here. All right, you got bought up back into the golden pocket. If you can get above 521.50, you're probably going to go back up to the high. All right, you got within $1 of the all-time high yesterday, and then you sold off aggressively off of a bearish Fed speaker and war fears. Now, we are back up. If you can get over here, guys, you know, if it's going to be a retracement, it's going to stop right here. If it doesn't stop right here, you're probably going to take out this level, and you're going to take out that high over there. All right, very simple. We don't need to complicate things. We really do not. This is going to be like a 5-minute video we got going on here. Guess what? You're just riding up the 15-minute 9 EMA. All right, right over here. It was like, you know, it's not looking too bad. You're flipping the fun zone. You literally do want to see, you know, a flipping get done. And now you're in the golden pocket. If you can get above 444.50, then I will say it's likely that you're probably going to take a ride all the way up here to 447. If you get up here, probably coming up here. All right, you're probably going to end up coming up there. You quite literally did end up seeing a boom, boom. All right. You stalled out right there at your golden pocket. All right. Well, guys, the golden pocket for this whole move now is going to be right underneath 447. So, if you can get up to 447, you're probably going to take out this high. I'm not bearish on this market just yet. I told you guys, it's bullish until it's not. And although I'm going to say right now, I'm not necessarily bullish on this market either. I'm kind of just saying like, hey, it's blah. All right. I definitely wasn't looking for a massive sell to come over out of yesterday just because of what I was pointing out. All right. There were certain factors on the charts that I was pointing out like, hey, guys. All right. It just doesn't make sense right now. It doesn't make sense. You know, VIX is literally breaking above this high here. You do have your RSI sitting all the way up at 67 yesterday. It's still at 60. It's just about at 65 right now. You could go a little bit higher here, but you're not going much higher. So honestly, guys, with what I'm looking at, I do think it makes sense that we're going to be taking out this high. Just judging by things. All right. VIX hasn't necessarily crushed on today's rally. That is not something you wanted, at least not something that I wanted to see. I wanted to see VIX crush if we were to catch a bid over here. It literally did not happen. It's staying just elevated here. All right. Speaking of staying elevated, what the heck is meta? What the heck is this thing? This is great. All right. That's great. But yeah, guys, like I said, we're keeping it real simple today. You don't really have to complicate things. You come over here to the 15-minute time frame, guys. If we were to keep selling down here, I'm just going to point out what you saw those circles being. It's not on this chart. It's on the QQQ chart. All right, same pattern over there in SPY though. Guys, every time you did end up seeing, you know, deeply oversold RSI, you typically went lower and put in a bullish divergence. You did the same right over here. You had this low, you get a pop, you can come down and get a drop. All right, well, you're down here. All right, boom, you get a pop, you get a drop, bullish divergence. All right, boom, you get a pop, you get a drop, bullish divergence. All right. These are all the times recently where we've really had this just deeply oversold 15-minute RSI. So yeah, I was looking for the pop and then the drop. That still could be the case. I don't think it will be the, you know, just judge it by how this looks. It doesn't look like the ones we just, you know, pointed out here. It really does not. Can we still sell off and take out this low? Yeah, but at that point, I'm literally going to be looking for it to get bought up. All right, we're gonna look at that. So, you know, that's really what I'm paying attention to. If you are to completely get back today's move and you get an aggressive sell again, guys, watch the zone down here, 532.74 to 533.75. That's where you're paying attention to. That's your demand zone on QQQ. SPY, same exact thing, guys. All right. You typically do form the bullish divergences. You don't have to form them, okay? But if we do end up taking a ride down memory lane, again, down this memory lane right here, and we do end up flushing, guys, you're paying attention to 510 to 508.12. All right, that is going to be where your demand zone lies, and from there we're looking for buyers to step in. All right, guys. You know, guys, we're just looking over the charts. I will throw in my bias most of the time there. Right now, I'm just gonna say I don't have a bias. All right, just like yesterday's vid, we're just literally sitting back, and we're just, hey, all right, we're just gonna point out, hey, upside, downside. What are you paying attention to? If we were to go to the downside, you were paying attention down here. All right. QQ, you were paying attention to down here. Well, now we're on the upside, and now we're at the golden pocket. So you guys knew this is what we were paying attention to. You're at the golden pocket. If you can break above the golden pocket, guess what? You're probably going to go back up to the highs. If you can't, all right, then we're going to watch for some development down here that we can go off of. And that's that. And as of right now, guys, it is looking like you're probably going to be, you know, taking these 0.786 fibs out. You're going to be taking a ride to the upside. Well, if you're on IWM, what are you watching? Golden pocket right above. It's going to align with that zone, all right? Which in this case, now it should be acting as a supply zone. I'm actually going to bring you right there. All right, that makes a lot more sense to me. All right, that is that, guys. I told you, short video, not 5 minutes, but we got you out here in 8 minutes there. All right, just give some props where props is due. CELH, congrats if anybody ended up playing this bad boy right here and taking that move. You are currently right at where you broke down from. So, hey, if you have profits to be taken, right here's not a bad time. And then, yeah, I mean, I do think this thing's going to continue higher, but you know, in the event that this thing does end up just completely giving this back after the back test, this is literally the zone you're expecting sellers to step in at. And then, you know, we get ready to buy down there. I don't know how this thing is going to go, but if sellers are going to step in, it's going to literally be right here. If you get above here, you don't have much until you come all the way back up here to 91 bucks. And that, you know, I think this move is going to happen pretty quick if you can't get that. All right, just what I'm looking at. Shop. You're holding your uptrend right here. I pointed out shop yesterday, pointed out this price gap. All right. As you see, I got my alert down there. That is what I was watching to get hit. It did not get hit. You ended up seeing buyers step in a little bit early there. That is okay. But yeah, just what I'm watching here. Okay. You seem like you got this controlled selling going on. So that is what I'm paying attention to. All right, guys. With that being said, I'll catch y'all in the next video, which will be the weekly update, either coming out tomorrow or the day after. And with that being said, everybody have a lovely rest of your day. Peace.